Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are today September 26, 2014, and welcome to every one of you whom are watching my video. Thank you for my subscribers and thank you for the comments. They are straight to the heart and very well appreciated. So for today, the topic discussions that we have going on are how to find the ideal job. It is originally workshops that I teach, but I felt like I may share, if not all of the workshops with you guys, just at least some tips from the youth agency workshop. And we also have a book review as promised. I wanted to review this book, and I'm gonna do things a little bit different today. So I'm gonna start with reviewing Edwidge Danticat's books. So this book is Create Dangerously, the Immigrant Artist at Work. I received this book from one of my colleagues about maybe 3 years ago, I would say. And the first time I read this novel, it's not a novel. The first time I read this book, I was on a plane on my way to the United States, and I read almost all of the book. Halfway, I was like, I cannot believe how good and how great this book is written. Edwidge Danticat is a Haitian author, but I don't like her because she's a Haitian, writer. I like her because she's an extremely marvelous. She's a very, very good author. I think that she writes just so differently. She writes from the heart, and she always on her fiction, it's definitely fiction, but you could always see some type of you can see the history of whatever that you could I feel like you could read Haiti through her novels. This novel is really sequences of different stories, and it goes into immigrants and the role that we play in different societies, and the role that we play, all of us as well, no longer an immigrant, but all of you guys whom are watching this video and whom are immigrants, you come with a story. You live wherever you are, wherever you migrated from or you immigrated from. You are there for a particular reason. Something happened that led your not fleeing your homeland to go to a different country. It may have been your parents' choice. It may have been your own personal choice. You may left your home country to go to a different country because of political problems, because of economic problems. It is just something. And for us immigrants, when we think about it, we always leave a piece of our heart. We always leave a piece of ourselves somewhere else, so I just feel like this book just goes into, and each one of the sequences of her stories, you just find something in them. It's the story of a particular immigrant, and it says create dangerously. It's also the power of writers. Writers have an immense power, artists, and the power of a writer is to express, even if you are expressing creatively, but it is to express the truth through your writing, because your writing will stay. Once you are published, your writings are going to stay indefinitely. So with your writing, you may, sometimes with a particular regime, if it's a dictatorship, it dependent, they don't want you to read certain books. Even with the monarchy back in the days, it was common for people to say that these type of books are banned. We don't want our people to read that. Because with reading, you're gonna be able to, it enlarge your mentality. It's almost kind of like when you're reading a writer and the writer is touching on a particular subject at heart. You just either, sometimes people have a change of heart after reading a particular novel. Sometimes people have a change of heart after hearing a writer express him or herself. So writers have an incredible power, the power of changing lives. So definitely Create Dangerously. I give it like a thumbs up. I've read it. This is I finished, actually. I wanted to do a book review probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I picked it up in the beginning of August. I wanted to reread it because sometimes I like to reread my books, because I know that when you are reaching a different phase in your life, the book may do something different for you. You may find something different that you did not find at the first time, which is one of the reasons that I like to purchase book. I don't like to only read them from the library, because you evolve with time. You evolve. You grow. You don't stay the same. So you may be at a particular phase in your life and you pick a book and the book does something very, very different from you. So basically the book has about excuse me, I'm looking at the chapters for the book. The book is a sequence of various writing. It has 12 chapters in it. The first chapter is basically she gives the story of Marcel Douin and Numa. Those were people who were murdered, Marcel Numa and Louis Douin, I'm sorry. So the first chapter goes into that, and then one of my favorite chapter is I Am Not a Journalist. It would have been always my favorite chapter. It's the chapter 3, which talk about Jean Dominique, whom was murdered in Haiti on April 3rd, 2000. I will never forget this day. It's a whole nother story if I had to go into detail as to what I was doing, what took place, and how the whole nation felt. So that's my favorite chapter. If you want to know about Jean Dominique, you can tap the agronomist or the agronome, and you will find a movie that they did on him. It is on YouTube. Alright guys, so thumbs up for this book. Excellent book by Edwidge Danticat. If you have time, pick it up, read it. You will find incredible sources of inspiration and knowledge from this particular novel. Stay tuned for my next topic discussion, which is helping you guys find the ideal job. Okay, bye.